Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a while. No, it's not been that long where my voice has changed. I'm dealing with some sinus issues, so don't mind it. So the reason I haven't been uploading lately, I have started a new job working for one of the local campgrounds here in Crossville. If you're in the Crossville area or heck anywhere, um, they don't sponsor me or nothing. I'm just doing this because I work for them and it's a great campground. Davy Crockett Campground. I've been working for them as a maintenance guy for the last 3 weeks, and I'm enjoying it out there. But um, I finally decided to make a video because I finally got time to. And the old 260 back here I've been using out there to mow and clean up trails and stuff. Well, the I don't know if I mentioned before, the deck has got a bad spindle in it because it's wore out, bad bearings, whatever. And I ran it like that. Well, the spindle noise has gotten worse. Used to, if I had it idle and I turned the blades on, I could barely hear it. Now, at full throttle, while I'm mowing with my earbuds in, I can hear it like it's by my head. So it's gotten a heck of a lot worse. So I ordered a kit off Amazon to replace all three spindles because it's a 48 inch. See, John Deere, when you go from the 42 to the 48, you go from a two spindle system to a three spindle system. So mine's the 48 inch, which means that I've got three spindles, and I've ordered a kit that's come with blades, spindles, belt, um, and I think that's it. Spindles, blades, belts. Yeah, I think that's everything. So got all that for $100. I call that pretty daggum good if you ask me. Um, I also ordered last minute, not long after I ordered those, I ordered a new backup camera for my truck. Sam, the boy I work with who runs the campground, him and his wife run it, and they're not the owners, but they help run it. Had this camera for his fifth wheel as a backup camera for his truck and stuff. And it's all wireless, solar powered. And then the monitor is in, you mount in the truck and plug it up through your cigarette lighter, or if you've got a multi USB cigarette lighter plug-in for your phone charger, you can use it too. It's got two cords for it, but that's the monitor. And when you see, I don't have to turn my key on, but I'm gonna plug this back in because it's a thing for my phone to hook up Bluetooth and stuff. So, as you can see, camera comes on. This is a 7 inch. You got the lines you can put on there. You can see where my trailer's out behind it there. Um, if you've got a taller truck, actually, wait, hang on. I about told you wrong. So the only thing is you can only do one, or if you've got a truck you use it on, you can put it on a car or a truck. It don't matter. The camera itself swivels. Okay, so but the only problem I have found with it so far, and it's probably going to be my only problem, is at the distance it is, the camera view is not big enough to show behind your truck and the hitch at the same time. So when you go to back up to a trailer, you get a little distance from it, and then you have to tilt it down so you can see your hitch and see where you're lined up, and then you have to tilt it back up again. And I wish there was a setting where you could zoom out a whole lot. Like, see, it's about like this now. I wish it was like this so I could see everything. But that's beside the point. Update on the Murray. Jaime, I have not done a thing to it yet. um, I don't remember in my last video what I've told you guys, or like the spoiler shorts or whatever. Rear end's back together. Got my mud wheels and tires on it. And that's as far as I got. But I also have another update. I sold the Craftsman mower. Sold it for $200. Boy who lives here in Crossville, he's wanting to get into working with mowers. I said, well, that's the perfect thing for you. And he come and bought it. I went down on the price a lot. I had it sitting at 500, dropped it to 275. He said, will you take 200? I said, fine. I'm losing money on it already. So he took it for 200. Helped him load. I loaded it on with the tractor forks because, of course, he wouldn't drive up on the trailer. And funny enough, I was like, well, I think it's the head, but it was not the head, believe it or not. He got it home, pulled the motor apart, got diagnosing issues. He texted me one day. He said, "Hey, this is the guy who I bought the Craftsman from, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I found the issue, and I'll pull a picture up here in this clip. The cam lobe was sheared plumb down. I'm assuming for the intake. Um, and I wouldn't say plumb down. It was sheared down enough to where it would only open that valve so much, just enough to where it wouldn't throttle up all the way. You can see metal shavings and stuff splintered off of it or whatever. So that was the issue on that. And he said the cam in the other motor was good. Compression release, I'm not sure. He didn't specify on that. But I do know that um, he's going to swap it all out, do some more fine tuning, and he'll get it running. I haven't talked to him since then, but I guess he'll probably let me know. But so the plan for this video, at John Deere, we're gonna put new spindles and all that on. We're gonna get. I don't know if this is going to end up turning into a part two because I don't know how much I'm going to get done tonight. But I do plan on posting this video once I finish working for the night. So my plan is, let's get out of the sun. My plan is to go in and pull the deck off. We get the mower out here in the gravels, pull the deck off, and get it. Take my one of my fold out tables out here, well, stands, and go in and set it up in the garage here. God, I ain't opened this door in probably 2 weeks. It is hot in here. I'm gonna go in. We'll get the um, table set up in here. Get my toolbox rolled over close to it. Flip it upside down and start pulling some of these bolts or nuts and stuff off. I gotta run up here and get the box. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything prepped, get the mower unloaded off the trailer, and I will see you all once it's in the shop. Okay, so we got the mowing deck up on the table. Dad come in here, help me pick it up. And so what we're dealing with is we've got 3 different spindles. We got the left side, front and center, and we got the right side. The right side on one of these mowers, it's a little different. It's got a double pulley system like it would be on the bottom shaft of one, to where whenever you hook up a bagger that's got paddles in it, you can run that off that belt, run that belt to here, and it turns on with the mowing decks. Now, that's what I was told by someone I know who's fooled with lawn care before. If you have if you think of something else it's used for, let me know down below, because I'm curious, because I've never seen one like it before. So the way these spindles are designed, if you're redoing the entire thing, all you have to do is take the belt, or remove of course take the belt and everything off, which I'll do while I'm talking. Take the old belt and stuff off. Mine is like a rubber band at the moment. I'm about half tempted just to cut the stupid thing. Actually, I'm not going to cut it because I might need it if they didn't send me the right belt with my kit. Take the belt and everything off, and then you go in and you can flip it over, or if you're doing this while it's on the mower, which I wouldn't recommend you do because it's going to make it a lot harder on you. You can crawl up under it and just unbolt the one bolt that holds the blades on. And once you do that, you can take the 3 nuts off each spindle. So that's 9 nuts. You got to take off the bolt. And these bolts have got the beveled head on it with the square built into it. So you don't have to have a wrench or anything to try to get around that bolt. Great design. Makes it a lot easier on me or whoever would be doing this. But just put that there. And now I'm going to flip this thing over. I need at the bottom of it. There we go. Now, all these blades have just one singular bolt. You can't see that the left side, but the front and right side over here, the one bolt, and then the blade and everything comes off. Now I'm gonna unbox my package real quick. I'll move it over here so y'all can see me unbox it. Now, here we've got our new belt, our new V belt for our deck. I'm hoping this is the right length. We'll get this other belt, shake it real quick. Oh, well, oh, crap. As y'all can tell, that belt is way too big, which is a problem. So I'll have to buy another belt. Golly, that sucker's long. I don't know why you need one that long. Okay, so here you've got your new pulleys that go on top of your spindles with the sealed bearing in them. Just have that on there and whatnot. There's one more pulley in here, but here's my new blades that'll mount down in there. They're the same size, so that's good. Everything's gonna be it's gonna be a little different because I didn't buy it from John Deere. Here's my other pulley. Over there. And here is one of my spindles. And all these spindles are the same. The only thing that changes about them is what pulley goes on it, depending on if it's in the middle or on the sides. Okay, so there's the new spindle. Actually, these are designed for these blades. Oh, these are a little different setup. Oh no. Well, that's not good. They didn't send me the right, I ordered the wrong stuff, I think. Alright, so I messed up a minute ago. I went ahead and put the blades back on. I went and sharpened them. I forgot I was filming, so there's that. But I did get them back on, and I usually try my best to put the blades on facing the same direction. And when I say facing the same direction, they all point straight or whatever. Now that'll probably change a little over time because of the belt, but that's just an adage I've always followed. And I happened to find a belt that was for the Craftsman. Whenever I originally when I done the pulley swap on it, I had to get another belt because the old belt was too short. This is the belt for it, and this is a little shorter than the other one, but it's in a lot better condition. I have never been able to remember exactly how these go on, and I never take a picture whenever I pull them apart. Here we go. I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay, so I'm sorry you didn't get to see that, but I got the belt on now, and we're going to put our tensioners on here. And thank good Lord, that's going to be tight. Um, that's got to go all the way over there, so that's going to suck. Oh, whoa, that about dang end well. I don't remember how I did that before, how I normally do that when it's that tight. Let me get a pair of pliers to see if I can get to do it with them. Sometimes I have the strength to do it, sometimes I don't. Looky there. That, buddy, is tight. Now, lock that down. And that's a tight belt. And that's how I want it to be. Because it's going to be hard to come off. It's going to be extra tight. And I won't have to worry about it slipping or anything. Now, so we got that belt on. And that pulley still moves a little. And it's going to whine. Oh well, whoop-de-doo. So I'm going to get it off here. Try not to break nothing. I'll probably end up just throwing it in the floor and then picking it up and I'll carry it outside and then hook it back up on the mower and then we'll test it out, see how good it runs and see how it mows a lot better because I went and sharpened the blades too, so it should do a little better. See, when you don't have help and you got to get something done, you just got to do it the sketchy way sometimes. Just make sure you go nice and slow. So we're going to throw the deck back on, get it on there, then we'll go test it out. Okay, so I got the deck on, drive belts on, so let's see what this thing will do since blades have been sharpened and I got a new belt on. Alright, so I'm going to try to see if y'all can hear this, but when I say the spindle is making noise, this is what I mean. Well, I stalled out the mower, but that's what that sounds like. I'll rev it up just a little bit. That's what it's sounding like. So what that is where that pulley is so loose, it's clacking up and down as it runs, and it's not supposed to do that. Alright, so that was a 50-50 success. I got the mower going again. Um, hopefully, um, here in the next couple days, I can go in and figure and get this package returned and get it squared away, and that hopefully that will turn out okay. Um, let me know what you guys think of the audio because I've used this mic now. Uh, I had somebody comment the other day on the audio was like, "Hey, I understand you just started this, which I've kind of have, sort of, not really though. That is like, hey, your audio isn't the best with you not having a mic or anything. You hear too much background noise." Well, I've always had these mics. That's what I've got clipped on my hat here, and I've used them. I used them when I made YouTube videos before, and whenever I started this new round, it was just kind of like a wild hair up my hind end that I would decide to do it. And well, I never thought nothing about getting the mics out or trying to go in and get that prepped, but I'm glad he commented because that's what I look for whenever I do videos. I want y'all to tell me your opinions and tell me how I can make it better. So there's that for this video. Um, I don't know what the next video is going to be. It'll be whatever comes up in that time frame that I've got time to do. Um, I mentioned a while back, I might have mentioned it to you, I might not have though. I have an idea for the four wheeler. Um, I'm sure most of you have heard of this man. Good old Whistling Diesel. There's a lot of haters out there for him. I kind of understand the reason how, but then you got to understand he's a young man who's got a lot of money who blows it and blows stuff up and breaks stuff just for the views, just for entertainment. Okay. I have nothing against him. I watch his videos all the time. I try to watch one every time he has one come out, whether it's on the main channel or on Whistling Diesel 1000 that Brady has started running now, it looks like. But I'm going to do something that I seen him do. I'm not going to go real crazy, but it will be a little wild for the Honda 250 I've got sitting. It's just something coming up that I thought about doing. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to let you guys try to guess and see. I also told you guys when I first started this channel that we had something big coming to the property. I don't know when it's going to be here. I don't know anything farther than that. All I know is that it needed a hydraulic line so we could get the boom up so we could get it here. But I have not heard on anything else after that. So I don't know when that's going to happen or if it's going to happen. Eventually we'll get back on the Murray. Mainly it'll be like on whenever I've got a couple of days off. I've been real busy with side jobs and stuff on top of work, and I've been completely exhausted. So hopefully soon we'll get back to the Murray and get it running or get it driving. I hope that the rear end works. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to figure something else out. Um, I've got a feeling if the rear end doesn't work in it or decides to not cooperate with me, I'm going to end up just parking it for a while. Because I've got too much stuff I got to try to get done. It's a little higher priority stance. So, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully, we can get some more videos on, and hopefully, y'all can understand me a little bit because of my voice. But I appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it all the way through, you deserve to give that thing a like. I want y'all to comment if you actually watched all the way through. If you didn't get tired of how I was sounding throughout the video. Um, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to like my videos and give feedback on how I can make it better. And if you got any idea on projects or anything I could do with anything that I've got, shoot, uh, put a comment down below. I appreciate y'all for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later.